At any point, I think we're going to see some very confused.
Why would Nemo be on this show?
Our number 2 worst Melvin Ballard moment of all time is the fact that he had a close relationship with the disgraced child rescuer, Tim Ballard, which raises serious moral and ethical concerns. Despite serious allegations against Tim Ballard for both financial misconduct and sexual harassment and even assault, M. Russell Ballard not only associated with Tim Ballard, but actively promoted his work. Why would a high-ranking apostle align himself with Tim Ballard?
Look at these
Unless
pictures.
The apostle was either complicit in the deception.
Great pictures if you're Tim.
Uninformed. This scandal has further eroded the confidence of many members in LDS leadership. New motion filed in the Tim Ballard case over allegations.
When is this supposed to be? ABC4 News. Arizona rancher accused of fatally shooting migrant will not be retried after mistrial.
About this.
Phillips to pay $1.1 billion.
Filing, which was filed by the attorneys representing multiple women who have made allegations against Tim Ballard, it adds more information regarding alleged relationships between the two Ballards. Now, according to the document, it speaks on discussions the two had about the use of a personal psychic, failure to report rapes, and the potential removal of the church's word of wisdom. It's hard to sift through, with 203 pages detailing allegations made against Tim Ballard. And over the weekend, a new motion was filed asking for a hearing to allow more details to be entered into the case regarding an alleged relationship between him and the late church leader Russell M. Ballard. Starting on line 69, this document dives deeper into the suspected relationship the two Ballards had. It starts off saying the defendant, Tim Ballard, since college has claimed President Ballard to be a close relative, either an uncle or grandfather, despite there being no relation between
I don't remember that.
The document continues.
Why would we say what happened since college?
Rescued by the church, where he was later placed into a leadership position when made an apostle.
Why would we talk about that?
To say he attempted to
we don't
use
give any
his
fucks.
position and power to recruit wealthy members of the church to donate towards Tim Ballard's organization. The victims in this lawsuit further state President Ballard used a psychic for readings regarding how
so
should proceed.
That's not what the victim said.
Claimed the psychic was
Asswipe.
Tim Ballard to locate trafficked children. As the document continues,
the victims say he raped them.
Tim Ballard and others formed a private business called the Slave Stealers that allegedly used President Ballard's son-in-law's offices, where the Ballards and other investors could monetize work OUR.
Arizona rancher accused of fatally shooting migrant will not be retried after mistrial. Well, that happens every day.
Stating the word of wisdom is not true.
Why would it? Why?
Furthering on with that, prior to President Ballard's passing in November, the church released a statement saying President Ballard and Tim Ballard did have a friendship several years ago, but no longer had one once it became clear Tim Ballard had betrayed their friendship through the unauthorized use of President Ballard's name for Tim Ballard's personal advantage. Now, President Ballard withdrew his association, and President Ballard never authorized his name or the name of the church to be used for Tim's personal or financial interests. Now, in addition, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints never endorsed, supported, or represented OUR, Tim Ballard, or any projects associated with them. Now, we did reach out to the church today regarding these new allegations against the late President Ballard, and they say at this time they will not be releasing a statement.